Welcome to PoliTalk English. Ready to improve your English with real-world stories? Here, we learn English through simple, clear, and interesting stories about news and politics. Listen, relax, and enjoy your PoliTalk journey.
The lights in the TV studio are very bright and hot. Rosie O'Donnell is sitting in her chair. Across from her is a man named Cash Patel. Rosie is the host of a talk show. The show is called Rosie Unfiltered. This show is very important for Rosie. She wants to be famous again. She is 62 years old. In the 1990s, Rosie was very famous. She had a big career. But now, her show does not have many viewers. Not many people watch her show. Rosie feels worried. She wants her show to be popular again. Cash Patel is the guest today. He is 44 years old. Cash worked for the government. He was a lawyer. He also worked for President Trump. He is wearing a blue suit. He looks calm and serious. On the table, there are many documents. Cash brought these documents to the studio. He came to talk about his new book. His book is about government and about laws. The audience is sitting and watching. The cameras are on. Rosie starts to ask Cash questions. Her voice sounds a little angry. She says, "Mr. Patel, many people say you tell lies on TV. Is this true?" Cash listens to Rosie. He stays calm. He says, "No, Rosie. I am telling the truth. Everything in my book is true. I have proof." He shows his documents. Rosie does not believe Cash. She says, "Are you making up stories to sell your book? Are you trying to make people scared?" Cash shakes his head. He says, "No, I want people to know the facts. The book has true stories from my work in the government. I'm not telling lies. I have papers to show this." Rosie gets more upset. She wants Cash to get angry, but he does not get angry. He stays calm. The people in the audience are watching carefully. They feel something strange is happening. Rosie's questions are getting more aggressive. She says, "You worked for the Trump government. That government was bad for America. How can you talk about government rules when you worked for people who broke the rules?" Cash stays very professional. He says, "Rosie, I followed the law. My job was to help the government do things the right way. If you want, we can talk about the details. I can show you my proof." Rosie does not like this answer. Her face becomes red. She leans forward in her chair. She is angry. She says, "Don't talk back to me on my own show. I am the boss here." Cash says, "Sorry, Rosie, I just want to talk about facts, not politics." Rosie stands up. She is shouting now. She says, "You and your friends tried to ruin this country. People like you are dangerous." The audience is very quiet. Everyone feels the tension. This is not a normal TV interview. Something is going wrong. Cash stays sitting. He says, "Rosie, maybe we need to take a break." Rosie is pacing back and forth. She is very angry. She yells, "You come to my show to tell lies. I will not let you do this." Cash says, "I think we should stop the interview." He picks up his papers and stands up. Rosie blocks his way. She says, "You are not leaving. You cannot leave until I say so." Rosie grabs Cash's arm. The audience gasps. Some people are recording with their phones. The studio workers are surprised. They do not know what to do. Cash looks at Rosie's hand on his arm. He says, "Rosie, please let go of me. This is not okay." Rosie shouts, "I will let go when I want. You are not leaving yet." She tries to grab his documents. Cash is still calm. He picks up his bag and starts to walk to the door. Rosie tries to stop him, but he keeps walking. Rosie yells, "Security, don't let him leave." The security team is confused. They do not stop Cash. Rosie stands in front of the door. She says, "You cannot leave until you answer all my questions." Cash stops and looks at her. He says, "Rosie, I am your guest. You are yelling, you are grabbing me, and you are trying to stop me from leaving. This is not professional. This is not okay." Rosie is very angry, but now she looks scared too. She realizes that everyone is watching her. The cameras are still filming. Cash says, "I am leaving now. If you try to stop me, it is not just wrong, it could be against the law." Rosie finally moves away. Cash walks out of the studio. Before he leaves, he turns to the camera and says, "I'm sorry the audience had to see this. I came to talk about important things, not to fight. I hope Rosie will be okay." Rosie stands alone on the stage. The audience is quiet. The crew is shocked. Rosie's career is finished. She wanted to be famous again, but now she has lost her show and her job. Later, videos of the fight are everywhere on the internet. People see Rosie grab Cash's arm and shout at him. People on Twitter and YouTube talk about Rosie's big mistake. Some people say Cash was calm and professional. Others say Rosie was too angry. News stories talk about Rosie's career ending on live TV. The TV company cancels her show. She loses her job. Rosie tries to say sorry, but people do not believe her. She has lost her job, her show, and her reputation. Cash, on the other hand, becomes more popular. More people buy his book. People invite him to more interviews. He is seen as calm and professional, even in a difficult situation. This story is a lesson for everyone. When you are on TV or in public, you need to stay calm. Getting angry and physical can destroy a career in one moment. Rosie wanted a big moment to save her job, but it ended her career instead. What do you think? Should people stay calm even when it is difficult? What would you do in this situation? Comment below and subscribe for more true stories.